There's no respite for people in Gaza more than 400 days into Israel's bombardment of the Strip. In the northern city of Beit Lahiya, at least 50 Palestinians have been killed in an attack on a multi-storey building housing forcibly displaced people. Several remain trapped under the rubble as paramedics can't reach the area. Israeli forces have been preventing civil defense crews, medics and aid from entering the north since last month. And Palestinians in Beit Lahiya are not only under attack, but are again being forcibly displaced from their homes by the Israeli military. For more than 40 days, at least 100,000 Palestinians have been forced out in the north. And in central Gaza, an Israeli strike has killed at least 10 Palestinians in a house in the Bureij refugee camp. 5 others were killed in the nearby Nuseirat camp. Let's bring in Hani Mahmoud. He joins us from Deir al-Balah in central Gaza. So, Hani, just describe for us these latest strikes that we've been seeing across the Gaza Strip.
Yes, well, almost non-stop air attacks throughout the day since early hours of this morning and of the late hours of last night, all extended till late afternoon hours, where heavy artillery coupled by the air attacks on residential buildings in Beit Lahiya and Jabalia. And here in the central area, so far in the northern part of the Gaza Strip, close to 70 people have been killed inside the residential homes that have been sheltering in the past week since they were driven from their original homes in the Jabalia refugee camp and Jabalia town all the way to the western part of the northern cities of the Gaza Strip. That's Beit Lahiya area and the Beit Lahiya project area, where it's a densely populated area because many of the people have relatives and family members who live in that area. So they moved to their homes, sheltering from the horror of the ground offensive and the air attacks on Jabalia and the city of Beit Hanun and around the vicinity of the hospitals and the evacuation center they were sheltering in. But we're talking about one example of this, the 5-story building that was leveled completely to the ground, and was not until late hours in the afternoon where all rescue missions came to an end because of the danger that was involved in continuing the operations. The sky predators, these are the quadcopters, the drones, in filling up the skies and causing intimidation and fear to the people who are there. We're talking about an area that has been under relentless attacks now for the past 40 days or so, with people trapped inside under suffocating military siege without any proper access to food, water, or medicine. Hospitals are not operational. The only one that is somehow functioning in terms of it only receives cases, but it doesn't offer any of the medical care necessary for their survival. Other parts of the Gaza Strip, air attacks continue to happen. Just the past hour, an attack on a group of people. This group of people happen to be from the law enforcement, and they work on securing the delivery of 80 trucks and commercial trucks into the designated warehouses in the central area and the city of Hanun. 5 of them were killed, and one more member of this group was later pronounced dead in Nasser Medical Hospital as he sustained severe injuries and could not survive it. Earlier attacks in the central area, including the Nuseirat refugee camp, as well as here in the eastern part of the central area, Bureij camp, where at least 3 families were targeted and large number of their family members were killed, including women and children. The scene here at the hospital of many of the children, again, we're seeing the same patterns of deliberately killing children and women as they make up the majority of casualties. So far, we're looking at a situation where there is a unprecedented mass killing of civilians, including children, as well as intensifying the destruction, whether by the air attacks or by the systematic homes demolition in areas where the Israeli military, for a long-term plan, is staying and building military zones, dividing the Gaza Strip into 3 reservations: northern part, Gaza City, and then the central and the southern part of the Strip.
That's Hani Mahmoud joining us there from Deir al-Balah in central Gaza. Many thanks, Hani.
Make sure to subscribe to our channel to get the latest news from Al Jazeera.